Alright guys, BoondockSaintCM, back again. Here's episode 2. Gonna resume game. Just same format as last time. Shut up during the cutscenes, important story moments, get people caught up. And practice doing live comms / let's plays, since I want to be doing more of these. So, let's do it. What's up, bitch?
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Yeah, the
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Not funny. But I never really liked that joke. Facial animation's not that great, but it's okay. Deal with it.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, huh?
Deerfest was important in the online series, which I didn't link. Shit. Alright. I'll put an annotation here and a link for the web series if you're interested. It's really good, and it was not done by Machinima. Machinima promoted it in a bunch of their videos.
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us.
Even a short little thing where, like, everyone at Machinima's offices got possessed by the darkness and only Stark was left, and it was funny. And a bunch of their old videos, I think there's still annotations in them where it's like the screen goes black or something, and it's like the darkness, and you click it and it links you somewhere to the web series, not somewhere. So yeah, I'll put in the web series here.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Shut up, bitch.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer?
Barry's awesome.
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Such a bro.
Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge.
Yay, talking.
Has it gotten your
Setting up the mood.
flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay,
Giving the
Al.
backstory
I'll call
and
back
shit.
later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay?
You know when something exciting happens.
Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
I'm trying to be funny, but I don't think I'm
You
doing
know
that.
he's going to be calling you every
Bit of a
5
job.
minutes.
Barry is Barry.
That's what practice
He'll
is
always
for,
turn off
right?
the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
One thing they did do in this,
Alan,
which is
we're
kind
here.
of cool,
Come
is
on, let's get back to the car.
they incorporated live action in the game, and apparently they're doing it more so with American Nightmare. There's actually the actor they used, because on the TV, eventually Alan Wake's on the TV, sees himself. You'll get it when you see it, but they used the live action actor who looks exactly like Alan Wake. Like, holy shit, he's probably the same dude they used to model
Yeah,
Alan.
sounds
But
like you've got a lazy bastard for Hut.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
product placement.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake.
Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it.
So this game does have some gratuitous product placement in it. There's an achievement for watching all the TVs,
Well, okay.
and all of them up in, like, there's like 10, I think, and like the first 8 are like all like relevant to the story, and then the 9th one is a fucking Verizon wireless commercial, and there's an achievement for watching the commercial. Yeah, I understand why they did it and why there's a place for product placement,
Yeah, that makes two of us.
but
Right.
at the
So much
same
for
time,
qualification.
gratuitous product placement, like in your face, is
Anything wrong,
retarded.
Mr. Wake? I can't believe it.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now.
These dudes are awesome.
Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox.
There's also a lot of kick-ass original music that they made for this, which you'll see in between, or see in between episodes.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good hard whack. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
There's an achievement for this later. There's Lime doing it.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
See, I should
can
listen to
handle
this
it, man.
bitch,
I didn't
but
wait. I wanted to find
I'm
Stucky
stupid, so I'm
to
not.
get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Yeah, overeager fans are a pain. I deal with that shit on a daily basis.
Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Kids can't pick up on it. Bitch is evil.
Cauldron Lake is a special place.
She's really subtle with her evilness.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Those dudes are actually really
The
awesome.
Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic.
Yeah, they're old and in a mental institution, but they're still awesome.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Pat Main here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
You know, 2 years isn't really that long for a writer,
It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, alright.
unless, you know, you're
Don't
Stephen
worry.
King
I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark.
or,
And I've got the
well,
flashlight.
Stephen King,
I know. I'm okay.
Richard
Now listen
Bachman, who is
for me.
actually Stephen
The
King.
fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Stupid bitch, afraid of the dark. What are some more writers? Tom Clancy gets a lot of shit out. I don't even know what my train of thought was, where it's going. God, I'm bad at this. really need to practice. B. Oh, and sorry in the last video if you could hear my the humming. It's the fucking turbine that is my Xbox, because my mic is like really close to it, so I've tried lowering the sensitivity and putting up like a barrier between the Xbox and the mic of close to hopefully soften it. I tried my best to clean up the audio, but there's only so much you can do unless you're fucking Skywalker Sound or whatever the fuck it is. Bitch, I opened this door.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
See, that's the one thing. I'd rather just have them be like, press B to open the door and always open it in the same direction, rather than this shit. And it's not just Alan Wake that does this. It's like every video game. Apparently every door ever can open both ways. Like, really? Minor complaint of just video games in general. Oh.
The Deerfest guests have already... Very famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview.
Asshole.
Now let's go to the phones.
Oh, and then the crazy bitch calls and was like, I know who the famous writer is. It's Alan Wake. And everyone knows Alan Wake's here now. But you know, writers really aren't that famous when you think about it.
The island had once been the site.
I mean, I guess Stephen King and Tom Clancy, but you can't really name a whole lot of famous writers. And even if you could, you probably wouldn't recognize them in a crowd.
To the power cable.
Trying my best not to talk over Alan Wake, but kind of failing.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Never look around, cutscene, I guess, I think.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
You were wrong. Really should be talking. Just don't have anything to talk about yet.
Alice? Honey?
Oh, thermos. For some reason this is a collectible scattered. And I'm not going to be able to find all of them because I'm not playing on Nightmare, because Nightmare would take me forever. Because for a guy who plays video games as much as I do, don't have the best hand-eye coordination, which is kind of shameful. But I'm working on it.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go
Game's
take a
rated
look.
teen, so no tits.
Okay.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice? Alice?
had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Another thing is you press right stick to like switch side the camera's on, and I prefer it on the left side.
It's all right, I'm coming.
But it automatically switches you back to the right side after cutscenes and shit. She got raped. Or some crazy shit.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
I don't know if we're gonna see it here yet, but one thing this game did do.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr.
See live
Neil
action, dude.
Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover.
Anyway, one thing this game does that I like is in other games when you find random like hidden ammo or like guns, it's like,
The gas station was my
oh my
best
god,
bet.
Alan, stop talking.
They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Like there's random guns in the woods or just random places, and people, and I always think, why the fuck's this here? And this one, they actually explain it in the plot why there's all this hidden ammo and like extra flashlights and shit. And it's kind of cool. I'm supposed to focus on that car. Oh, fuck you.
Hello? Hello? Someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Guess what's about to happen. So I'm gonna cut this episode off here. I'll see you guys in episode 3. Later.